Fair Trade is another organization that I know of have to do with any government governing body. However, it is a body that the ideal principle of fair trade is that the farmers get paid fairly for their coffee, and a portion of the money for that coffee goes to projects in areas of need. In coffee communities like Honduras or Guatemala or something like that. And I can tell you that the fair trade's more expensive. Hopefully it makes you feel better about yourself for supporting these projects. Unfortunately, I like to tell you I've never seen a fair trade project. They advertise, oh man, I just lit the whole fucking place on fire. So the deal is that it's another government agent, or it's another agency that's taking money that you really don't see. It's a bunch of bureaucratic. Bleh.
It's a lot of red tape, basically.
So what did Coffee Cult do? So we buy fair trade coffee. We participate. Also, though, we actually donated in Guatemala to some schools. So part of the problem is it's not a problem. Coffee picking, there's a lot of families that pick coffee when the coffee is hand-picked in like Colombia, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, places like that. So I did not like that. I saw children bringing me coffee to that they picked because they were proud of it. That was great. They were proud. They picked some great coffee. They did a good job. However, those kids should have been in school. So on a trip, I was like, I'm not participating in this. And the truth is that we're never going to get rid of those. The kids are out with their families, but they need to have access to schools. And that was my concern. Like these 10-year-old kids should be at school learning to read so they can better themselves in life, not necessarily be picking coffee when they're 80 years old. So we donated to a school project in Guatemala for that, which is very cool. And we buy fair trade coffees, but I really think that you should support companies that do projects like we did, like support schools in Guatemala, because those kids, after they pick coffee in the morning, they go to school. And you may be 14 years old there, they don't want to go to school, but at least it's their choice. At least there's a school there. But I challenge anyone to educate me on any project any fair trade project they've been to that actually made a difference for the coffee community. And I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.